Hello everyone! I'd like to show you a concept for a high-efficiency gold farm in Minecraft 1.3. The problem I have with typical gold farm designs is that it takes a huge amount of work to condition the nether to get control of the spawning spaces within the 128 block radius of your farm. But there's a place you can go in the nether where you get to control all of the spawning spaces, and that is up on top of the bedrock. How do you get up there? Well, I'll show you. There are a few different ways to do it. One thing you used to be able to do in multiplayer and briefly in the Minecraft 1.3 pre-release, I'm not sure at what point they fixed it, but this doesn't work as of Minecraft 1.3.1 anymore. Some people call it a log outivator. If you log out in a space that's occupied by a block, trapdoors are really convenient for this, and log back in, what it used to do is bump you up to the top of the column of blocks you're standing in. So if I'd put a trapdoor here, this is the top bedrock layer, do this, close it, I used to be able to log out and log back in, and I'd be up on top of the bedrock. But sadly, that doesn't work anymore. But there's another way. So if you dig up all the way to the top, find the thinnest part of the bedrock, which is right here. I can tell by counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrock blocks thick. So this is the very top. You need to find a little space where you can get in a one high spot. Well, really, you just need a clear space to the top that's at least 2 wide, and you can take care of the rest. If I throw an ender pearl in this square right here, my feet are going to end up on this block. My head will be in this bedrock block right here, and I have a ladder right there. I can climb up it to get out of this block and up on top. So let's watch the magic happen. And I'm up on top. So I learned recently, I actually tried to build a farm like this before, and it didn't work. I learned recently that the reason mobs don't spawn up here is not because of the height. It's because of the bedrock. Mobs do not spawn on bedrock, but if you place blocks up on the top of this, they will spawn on it. So I've built this structure as high up in the sky as I can because I want to be as far as possible away from the bottom part of the nether, because there are spawning spaces down there that would take away from the efficiency of the gold farm up here. So this is all the way up to the height limit. This is a fairly well-known farm design. It has a few rows of spawning pads up top where mobs will spawn on pressure plates. Those pressure plates go to pistons that push them off into a falling trap. So I don't have very many layers here. I think there's only, there are only 4 up here. Each one is 32 wide. There's one spawning space on the left and one on the right. So you get 64 blocks per layer. There's 4 of them, so there's 256 spawning spaces for these guys. I have it set to a 23 block drop. Their damage is normalized with vines. No, you can't see them from here, but there are vines up there that make sure that whatever layer they're pushed off of, it's a 23 block drop. The reason I didn't make it a 24 block drop and kill them is because I have a looting 3 sword, and I can get a few extra gold nuggets with that instead of just letting them die from fall damage. So I just sort of let it fill up here, kill them with the sword, and then repeat. Now the height that I'm at right now, I just saved a screenshot. Oh well. So I'm at 218. So over 100 blocks above the top of the bottom of the nether. Yes, that's what I meant to say. But there are still a few spaces that can spawn stuff down there. So if I did a little bit of work down below, I could probably increase the efficiency of this. But also, I just want to build this out more and get more spawning spaces. I'll probably expand it horizontally so that I don't have to stand any lower and get any closer to the bottom part of the nether. But anyway, this is reasonably, it's not really full, but full enough for our purposes. There's 31 in there right now. So let's harvest it. I have no gold in my inventory. They can still hit you through this for some reason. If I hug this back wall, I seem pretty safe, but I might try a few different things to keep them from being able to hit me down here. I don't want to make it so that I can't get any closer than this because I still have to move in to pick up my loot. If you clear this all out, then new pigmen that fall down won't be mad at you anymore, so you don't have to worry too much about getting hit by them when you're picking up your loot if you've cleared it all. Okay, so I think that's all of them. So any new ones that fall won't be angry at me. Yeah, this one's neutral. Let's see what we got from that. Works pretty well as an experience farm, too. Hey, look, a magma cube! Cool. I've only seen one of those in here once before. I think you only ever get the small ones. Nothing. Because the spawning spaces are only one wide up there. Actually, let's go up there and take a look. Oh, actually, let's see what our loot is first. So, 100 for... No, wait. Wow. Math fail. Let's try that again. 108 gold nuggets. From just, what was that, 35 pigmen? And, I mean, I just came up here and killed them right away. So this could get me a lot of gold. I just built it recently because I actually just found out about the fact that it's the bedrock stopping them from spawning, not the height, just yesterday. So I built this fairly quickly. But yeah, I'm going to use it some more and see how much gold I get out of it. So you can see, whoa, careful. So you can see the vines I have here. This isn't actually very accessible because it's all built up. But these vines normalize the damage. There are buttons there that stop them from growing down. I actually could use torches there because light level doesn't affect the spawn rates of zombie pigmen as far as I know. But yeah, pressure plates go to alternating redstone and repeaters that go to pistons with blocks that push them off. I've actually found that this will occasionally unstick the block from the piston where there's redstone and not a repeater. Somehow it manages to send a... Headset came off my head for a moment there. Somehow it manages to send a pulse that's short enough to unstick a block. I don't know how that happens. I could fix this by using only repeaters and no redstone dust there, but that's more expensive. And I'll just deal with the occasional unstuck block instead. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think this is going to work very well for me. The top of the nether is kind of weird. There are these crazy lighting glitches. I've actually scattered a bunch of torches around here to stop them, but let's go take a look at one. Go over this way, maybe. There are mushrooms that have grown here. I think that was fixed at some point. It must have created this world before they'd fixed it. So spaces that aren't lit look like this. I have no idea what's up with this lighting. It's like brighter than it should be and kind of blue. It's almost like it's sky lighting. But I've only seen this happen on top of the nether. I don't know what is up with it. And where is my portal? There it is. So yeah, the ender pearl is a one-way method of travel to get up here. The portal is a one-way method of travel back, because you can't actually have an overworld portal take you to the top of the nether. Even if it's the only portal within range, it'll still create a new one when you come back through. So you have to do the ender pearl trick or some other way to get up top. But yeah, this portal just takes me home. And that is it. I'm a little bit worried they'll patch some of this in future versions of Minecraft, so this might only work for a limited amount of time. But I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts. So, that is it. Thanks for watching.